Hello, welcome to the workshop again. Right, in this next project I want to make a pine coffee table, solid pine coffee table, none of the laminates or anything like that. We won't be using any artificial timbers. And it'll be standard oblong construction, 4 legs of course, I don't want it to wobble. Shelf with a sub-shelf with drawers in it, so that we've got just off the floor what looks like a very thick shelf with drawers coming out of it either side for extra storage. Now I'm not going to do a quick rush straight through, throw it together in one video. I want to go through it stage by stage and show you all the aspects of how I'm going to make it in all its details. So, you know, if you're wanting to build a coffee table and you want to have a go at it, if you've not done anything like this before, then follow along and watch how I do it and get some, pick up some ideas or something from what I do and get on and do your own afterwards. But if you do a lot of them, then you might find it a little bit boring because I'm going to be going into detail with it. But for those of you that's interested in learning and seeing how one of these is built, then stick around and I'll go through it with you. Alright, let's get on with it. Well, I started off by gluing up some timbers so that I would have the stock sizes that I needed for things like the top and for the legs. You can see here, I ran it through the surface planer first, get it all down to 30mm thick, then through the table saw, give me some clean edges squared up, and then just glued and laminated them together. Now that's set, I've got a good solid size piece to shape into my tabletop. And then here I've got 4 pieces, each piece made of 2 pieces, because I wanted it 50mm square. I didn't have any timbers that were good enough for that, so I ripped these down, again squaring everything up, laminated them together. I've now got 4 pieces, all 50mm square. Right, well they've been drying long enough, I'm going to get them out with clamps now. Also here, I've run off some timbers, squared them up, trimmed them up and everything, planed them down, made them nice and lovely, around 32mm square. That's to do for rails around the legs, but we need them, so get them ready now. Starting with the legs, just get all these clamps off. Okay, there you are, you see, 4 pieces. Now I can just run them through the saw, get them everything squared up, and through the surface planer. True it all up, they're all more than I need in length, so that's it there. And there we are, nice, chunky top. Okay, now we'll get on with it. Well, after trimming everything up, squaring up the top piece, squaring up the legs, cleaning off all the glue and chopping them to the length, it's not as big as I want it to be. And that way, yeah, no problem, but I want it more that way. So, let's rip off a couple more pieces and jump onto it. And I think that will be a lot better size. Alright, so get the planer out and let's get that done. Right, the timbers I've got 35, 34, 35-ish, I want it down to 31. So don't do that one pass, there's no need. 32, that'll be nicely. First pass. I just set that aside, let it all cure. And as we wait for the top to cure, we can get on with the legs and the side rails. Here I've just generally laid it out how I want it. This being the bottom, I'm going to put a divider there in the middle, and this will be then 2 drawers. I'll do the same at the other side. So there will only be quite shallow drawers, but useful enough for putting remote controls in and, you know, bits and bats that you like around the coffee table but you don't want on the coffee table, so useful little storage. Now what I want to do is all these on both ends, I want them mortise and tenon into the legs. They'll sit in there, and I'll do the same with the side rails. But there'll be no drawers on the side rails, they'll just be blank panels. But I need to get these mortise and tenons done first, so might as well get on with that now first. Okay, so we're doing a mortise at 25mm. So what I'll do is get a portion of it as close to that size as I can and rough out the bulk of it, and then I'll just square up the edges with the chisel, and then we can get on with the tenons. Okay, I've set the portion of it in there. It's exactly the size I want. So it's going to take out everything except the corners, which I'll just clean out with my chisel. Now the centre of the mortise on the legs is going to work out to be 22.5mm. So I've set the drill bit exactly 22.5mm from the back fence, so I can just put everyone in and it should bang them down exactly where I want to go. Now next thing is, how deep do I want to go? Well, that's up to me. What I don't want is them burring up on each other when they're going in. If I have to nip the corners off, then fair enough. But I need to keep that in mind as I'm going. Now it's 10mm in from the edge, which means if I go down any more than 10mm, I'm going to hit the next leg. And really I want to be in a bit more than 10mm. I would say I want to be in 20mm. So I will be taking off the corners of the 2 tenons that go in there. So as long as we keep it in mind, we're not going to have any problem. Okay, right, so 20mm we want to go down. Let's set the depth stop for that. Yeah, oh, that's good enough. We'll test it once we've done the first one. Okay, there's the first one. Just perfect. Right, any more to do? Well, you will have all seen this who've been watching my videos. My tenon jig. Nice and easy to use. Straightforward. first, resetting the jig, I want to do the top ones because I'm only taking one cheek out of that, so it'll be less of a cut. So if I take it to there, I think I've got about 7mm there. I'm going to take 7mm out and then try it and see what it looks like. Something down if I have to trace them. That close. Tighter mothers. A little tighter. Sweet there, so I'm going to trim that edge there. Just for one. There's a reasonably good fit. Try that top one for guys. A little bit too snug. Yeah, a little bit too snug. I'll do the same again with this. without taking any more off of anything else, let me get it squared up. I'm going to be rather solid because I take too much. Really. You got your jig set correctly, everything's straightforward. If you've got the right jigs and you've tried them and tested them and you know they're going to work, you get a little bit more confident in doing them. So make sure you use them and make sure you set them up right. But even so, always make your mortises first, then do your tenons, because you'll not get half a dozen mortises all the same. There will be half a mil out, easily. And then you can make the tenon to fit it. Make tenons then all the same size and shave them in. Tape them to fit each one. And like you saw I did with the top style there, just put a little letter on indicating which one was what, because there is a difference between them top two. Right, now I just want to put the centre style in here, which I'm not going to mortise and tenon or anything like that. I'm just going to put a couple of dowels in there. That'll be more than adequate. It's not doing anything. It's just forming a divide. So, marking knife, show me where I want to be. Lovely. And get it cut. That's good. Okay, right, well I need to reckon on the one then. And then start on the drawers, but I think for today that's as far as we're going to go. Okay, so thanks for joining us, and I'll be back again tomorrow to carry on, so make sure you are. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye for now.